Well, Paul, Wanderers this Friday night, another big game, a chance to sort of build some momentum and solidify yourself in the top six. What are you expecting?
It's going to be a tough game. Obviously, Wanderers they've had their first game back in a few weeks now, so they're more than eager to play, and especially at home, it's going to be difficult. But we know what's on the line for us. So another win gets us closer to the top half, and then. Kind of want to build that gap away from the bottom half as well. Yeah,
you touched on that. How important is trying to secure a win, especially against teams that are below us on the table?
Yeah, it's massive because a few results in this league and a lot changes on the table. So if we can keep consistent, and we won't have to worry about that. But obviously we get the win and job done, and we don't have to stress.
Yeah, and just rewinding back to Friday night, obviously keeping a clean sheet against the Mariners, that must, for you as a goalkeeper, keeping a clean sheet is something that you really want to achieve, but probably haven't had as many as you'd like this season. Is there something you can put that down to, or?
I think obviously the goal is every week you don't want to concede. I think it's the goal for me and the back four as well. Saying as defenders and goalkeepers you pride yourself on. So. Obviously, we're conceding a few too many goals so far this year. We're looking to fix it, every day when we're training and working on our shape and how we build up. And because I think we're always scoring goals, so the less we concede, obviously, the more chance we've got of winning.
Could you put it down to the fact that because we're trying to, you look at our results, wins and losses. Do you put it down to the fact that we're constantly perhaps going for the win, you're not settling, so the more we press going forward, I guess it can leave us a bit more vulnerable at the back, hence conceding goals more regularly than you'd like?
Yeah, I mean, you can put it down to a lot of things. It might just be unlucky. I mean, I think Mariners only have one draw this season as well, so it comes down to just the focus and realising we've got a young squad as well, so learning when to take the sting out of the game and kind of relax, keep the ball, especially away from home. Sometimes the point is like a win, especially when you're on the back foot. So I think it's just understanding those moments and like I said, working on our defensive structure as well. Helped out a lot.
Sorry, you mentioned the young squad. You yourself, you're not the oldest, but I guess considering some of the young boys that are coming through, perhaps more on the senior side, do you take any of the boys under your wing? Perhaps the keeper, obviously more closely than the other outfield players, but do you take any of them under your wing, I guess, pass on some advice and experience that you've been able to gain? Because obviously you've been playing in the league now for a number of years and stuff quite early. Do you mention anything to them to, I guess, keep them focused during those games and those tough situations in particular? Yeah,
I kind of look back on when I first started playing, like when I made my debut, and I would come in and fill in for Huge when I was here every now and then. And just reflect on what the older boys were telling me, and it's just the main thing. I try to tell them, just enjoy it. As long as you learn from every game and you don't kind of just keep backpedaling and keep growing, then no one can ask any more of you, I guess. Being young and playing so regularly, it's a lot of pressure. But at the same time, if you enjoy it so much, then it does take off the pressure as well.
Looking at this week's game, first trip to the new Bankwest Stadium, keen to head out there. Obviously, it looks unreal. Looking forward to, I guess, an intense atmosphere. Obviously, Wanderers fans that come out of numbers are always great to play in front of. Yeah,
it's the games you look forward to the most. Obviously, it's exciting going to a new stadium. Wanderers always have a good atmosphere, and it's been a pretty fiery contest between us the last few games we've played against each other. So. Maybe building a little rivalry there, but it's always good to go there and play in that sort of atmosphere.
Is it difficult to play against a side with an interim coach? Is it difficult to play against a side with an interim coach? Obviously, Babel left quite a while ago now, but do you think that changes the way that they line up, or I guess their intent on the game, impressing someone else, but also perhaps if they know someone else is coming in soon, for example? Do you think it's difficult? Does it change anything at all?
Yeah, it's a weird one because you've got players that might have not been in the squad for so many rounds, and then all of a sudden new coach and everyone's buzzing again and giving 110%. So it's weird because being in the situation myself, a lot of things change, a lot of people get motivated again, and it's almost like, you know, you're playing a new squad with like the amount of belief they have again. So we have to be wary of that, and you know, we'll look to try control the game as much as we can to, you know, kind of kill their buzz. And but at the same time, we're prepared for a lot, because you know they obviously want to be impressing the coach at the moment, and they want to be, you know, for whoever comes in next, they want to have, you know, a good record behind them.